I want to bring up something. And I heard Cookies and John and Heather do a nice job with this morning. Have you guys gotten a chance to see our major edition for the NFL draft? I mean, it is the equivalent of the leg lamp in A Christmas Story.
I was about to say, you mean the new Lions draft caps or the new color scheme they got coming out?
No. And no, it's not a completely renovated and rendering accurate District Detroit. Nope, not that either.
It might as well have been. Because the rendering for both flat out lied to you.
Uh-oh. We're talking about our new Hollywood sign. Has anyone seen this puppy? The Detroit sign.
It's pretty much when you order something offline, this is what I'm ordering, but this is what actually came in the mail. Hollywood sign. Nice.
You thought you were getting the authentic Steve Nash jersey. Cutscene. It's a knockoff from China.
Who's Steve Nish?
Nash. Guys, here's my one issue, right? And I want to make this more than just the sign. I have a problem in sum total. Like driving back into the state of Michigan, I was out of town this weekend, and all you see from the time you hit Michigan to get even into Detroit proper using 75 North is garbage. Why are we blowing $400,000 on a sign? Detroit. It looks like a refrigerator magnet. Yet we don't pick up the garbage. Like when people are coming to the draft, that sign is not going to save you when there are used condoms on the road next to it. Like this is my problem with what we do in this town. You drive anywhere near Detroit on our highways, garbage, blown up roads, nonsense. And we're blowing $400,000 on a sign that looks like a refrigerator magnet.
It's the sign in and of itself is ridiculous.
Whose idea was this?
I have no idea.
This is like the Super Bowl arches. Whose idea was that?
But it was the artist rendition. It was like this white sign with lights in it. It's like, I don't know if I would get that, but sure.
Can I ask
why
another
not?
question? How is that sign and landscaping not done 2 weeks out? What are we going to do? Have fans from other towns potting plants as they walk in?
Right.
Perhaps bringing some mulch in from another area.
Right. As you look and see the houses behind it, like, wow, this was not thought out whatsoever. It looks like Lego blocks. Seriously. It does. Like they just, you know what? We got some Lego sets. Let's
Kenny
just go ahead and
threw
build
the microphone, or David threw it at Kenny. Go ahead, Kenny.
I was just mocking it back here. David is very upset.
Why? Are we saying anything out of line?
No, you're not saying anything out of line. This is Detroit. I love my city. I never expected it to look like these AI renderings that were out here.
Where's our LED roof?
I never expect it to look the way they say it's going to look.
Where are all the people I was promised in district? I don't see any of the rendered people.
Bruh. The renderings.
The rendered people look so happy.
They were having a picnic. They're
The
on those
LED.
picnic tables.
Rico and I were strolling. We're
LED
going to
roof.
luxury retail.
Walking a dog. I mean, everybody was out about town.
All right, don't look at that abandoned house because it'll be gone because it's not in the renderings.
I just, maybe the way I want to do this is I mean, why does everything we have to attempt locally have to be underwhelming? But second of all, are we going to pull this off? Are we going to pull the draft off without being a punchline? Because I will say it's fun. We can break the stones of our local town. We live here. You know what I get tired of? I get tired of people looking at me like I'm one of the impoverished children in the starving kids ad when you tell them you're from Detroit and they're like, oh my God, I am so sorry. And I'm like, sorry about what? It's actually not a bad place to live.
It's not, but when you do stuff like this, you wonder why people make fun of you. Seriously, you could have given me a can of paint and $40, and I could have just painted "Welcome to Detroit" on the Uniroyal tire as you drive in.
Like Rico's featured in the Home Depot commercial where the guy somehow builds a deck in one afternoon on a Saturday.
Right.
Here's Rico building the Detroit sign.
No, I'm just going to paint "Welcome to Detroit" on the Uniroyal tire as you're driving into the city from the airport. Come on. This is why people make fun of you, because this sign was nothing like it was promised. This
Show me the original rendering.
okay.
because I have not seen the rendering. I've only seen the reality. The reality is, I go, that costs $400,000.
Show him the real renderings, please.
Okay.
Because the ones that are going around isn't the real one.
Okay. Oh, you mean not the one in white? That's not the real one?
That's not the real rendering.
Okay. Then what's the real one? Because that's the only one
I have it right here on my phone.
Okay. Are you going to share with the class?
Sure. I mean, I can come in now if you want me to.
But
sure.
I want to throw the number out. Have you driven by this thing? And I mean, what are we doing? Because we're 2 weeks out from the draft, and I know we're very insulated in that we only care about what the station is doing because we're doing 8 million different radio shows that week. But as a city, what is your confidence level we're pulling this off? We've all seen Chicago and Kansas City and Philadelphia and what it's looked like and how good it looked on television. But I'll be honest. I mean, why am I driving around Detroit using the very highway all visitors will use, and it looks like Escape from New York? Like the amount of garbage.
Yeah,
Like, when are you getting around to that?
Was the sign really needed?
I don't get the
Oh,
sign.
is this the sign in white letters with the green trim? Is that the rendering?
Correct.
Okay.
And according to the story, the original story, I don't know if they're going to be like this, but there will be other signs around the city.
What's the next one going to say?
I don't
Help?
know. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be like this, but there will
Save
be other
us?
signs around where as you get into the city on different other fairways that you will see.
Sign saying 8 Mile.
I have no,
Look,
I don't
the
know.
roads are horrible. You got a massive construction project going on.
Was it
you got
needed?
garbage everywhere. Let's drop $400,000 on a sign that I'm pretty sure the kids at David's church could have built. And I'm not mad because it doesn't look like the Hollywood sign. As a caller said to Cookies this morning, we don't have a mountain. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I don't need any sign. I'm pretty sure the roads and the garbage and the construction would tell you you're in Detroit.
Right, but I'm just saying, if anything, I would have. The Uniroyal tire is still there, right?
I pass it every time I'm on 94, yes.
So maybe do something with that. That's iconic to Detroit, especially when you come off the freeway. Make a sign, do something there. Put a sash over the tire, but
A
this
sash?
beats this.
A sash. If you had that on your bingo cards today on a rainy Wednesday. 248-539-9797. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it because honestly, it just, between the way district panned out and this thing, and you're like, okay, the draft is here in 2 weeks. I admit it, using 75 and driving back home, and I'm going, what on earth? I don't even understand how the garbage gets there. How do you have 80 miles of garbage on your highway? I've never seen it in any other state. Ever.
I wish I had an answer. I don't.